This truck is going all the way from Ireland, which we're currently in, all the way to the southern tip of the Sahara Desert. Anybody there? I've been rained off. So I was sleeping not far from that last night. I wouldn't go in there with a life jacket.
The sausage sandwich, sausage.
And welcome back to another episode. This is episode 6 of my trek from Ireland's wild Atlantic way all the way to the Sahara Desert. But the Sahara Desert will just have to wait because it'll take me a number of weeks to get there. So we've got some great stuff lined up. So sit back, buckle up and enjoy the ride.
Back onto normal roads. Boom. What a lovely day, Ireland. God, it's nice round here. I mean, really rugged. Want to see? Come on in. Let's have a little look here. Oh, and down there, they're actually digging peat. Peat must be fed up of it. Let's have a little, see if I can stop here somewhere. You can actually see what they're doing. They're going to use it for themselves. If that is for themselves, that's a lot. But I imagine they sell it by the bag. Tell me, do you buy it by the bag, Irish people? Tell me. Well, I've just found a little beach area, pebbles. Looks cool. Gotta go down for you guys, not for me, of course. These are not just ordinary pebbles, these are monsters. So this is where we are on Google Earth, on the wild Atlantic way, but let's have a look here. Zoomy. Where it wants to focus in on my finger for some reason. Look at that. Hey, truckie behind me. Hey, oh, truckie. What a spot. And it's warm today, weirdly. It's like 10 degrees, but it just does not feel cold. The wind has subsided. Last night, mega storm again, but it just comes in, boosh, just like that. How awesome is this? Look at that. Hello out there, anybody there? It's really sheltered here, actually. So I've just driven down from that mountain there, and it's very steep. That's the beauty of having a big, small camper van, because you can get down here. Ground clearance is important. Yes. Yes. I'm loving this. I hope you are too. I just showed you where it was anyway, so you can see. Well, let's get out of here. Let's take on this steep hill back out to the Pebble Beach. Time to fuel the old beast up. To the brim. Expensive diesel is in Ireland. 177.9 euro cents a litre, around £1.50 a litre in the UK. That's expensive. But I am in the middle of nowhere, literally. There's you watching me filling up with fuel. How many times have you done it? Okay. Can I have a sausage sandwich? Yeah, on white, please. With butter and brown sauce.
Just ordered a bacon sandwich. Saved me cooking one. No, I didn't. I ordered a sausage sandwich. Sausage on white with brown sauce. Sandwich. Can you see? Well, all fueled up and ready to go.
Sausage sandwich will keep me going all day. Steep old hills, for sure. For sure the sure. It's like Boulder Creek. This is a beautiful spot, look. Just cutting straight through a valley. And there's lots of this, and a lot of it I don't even film because it's much too much. But this is pretty epic and it's a hell of a climb. Let's film some of this road on our way to Slieveley. What a hill! Woo! I've been rained off. There's not a lot I can do. I'm going to spin the camera out to show you how awful it's become. And I'm in a car park in a rugby club, which isn't so bad. So I'm going to end it here now for the day. And I'm going to catch up in my nice warm bed. And we'll continue this trip tomorrow. Hopefully the weather will be a little bit better so I can show you the beach. It's supposed to be a beach here. It's supposed to be quite nice. Catch you later.
What is he doing?
This is at 8 o'clock. First thing in the morning. The Irish are so thick-skinned, they go for a little swim in freezing sub-zero temperatures. It blows my mind.
So I've got a bit of bacon on the go. As usual, you're getting to know me, that's for sure. Yes, nice bacon sandwich. That keeps me going all day, or eggs, you know. One night cereal, no good. So last night, it was windy and the weather has been beating me up, I gotta be honest, over the last week. It's been giving me a hammering and I can't believe the view this morning. It's so pretty. It's a shame really, because let me just put the window open. You're not going to hear the wind anyway. Look at that view. Oh, come on, guys. And I'm parked by the side of a lorry. I'm parked in a car park. Let me show you where I am. I'm parked in a car park on a rugby club. Look at that. So the weather really did get the better of me yesterday. I was rained off, as I said. I was pretty much hammered. So, and it gets to a point where it's not very safe to drive, you know. So I decided, you know what, pull in. It was about 3:30 in the afternoon and it was only an hour and it was dark anyway. So today, ready to rock and roll. So I'm gonna have my bit of food and I'll see you guys in the cab.
So let's just take a little look at where we are. This is a topography map on my Garmin Overlander. Couldn't live without this thing, it's awesome. Now, you can see an outline and it actually shows me where I am. And this is in an area called Glen Bay. Very windy, very windy. And here we are. Look, you should see these little markers. These are the little markers that I use to navigate around. So it'll take me to everywhere that I think I want to go and see, you know. And I'd rather have it all already done because I do it off an app, a Garmin app, and then it will upload to this through their cloud service. So there we go. And then you can see exactly where I've been. So we started in Belfast, went all the way around the coast through Londonderry there, or Derry, depending which side you're on, I guess. And then all the way around, down the whole coast. And here we are. So my plan today is to head into this region here. All right, there's a pub there, look. I might do the pub if I can get down there, but it depends on how the day goes, and I need gas and I need some odds and ends. So let me leave that there. This is the little spot that I parked outside. I know I showed you from the cab, but it's just an empty car park, really. It's a football ground or rugby ground, whatever you want to call it. So today, I've just showed you on the map where we're going. I'm going to do my absolute best to get further down. Excited. But the weather, oh, wow. It absolutely beat the living daylights out of me. It reminds me of singing a couple of songs as a kid. You know, like, the sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. You singing that, and halfway through the song, the sun has got his hat on, hip 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 hooray. Rain, rain, go away, come back another day. The weather this morning, I'm not kidding you. I've had blue skies, torrential rain, and also a sleet. So, let's go. All aboard the Skylark. If you remember that, you're old. Let's turn this camera around. That's incredibly rough. So I was sleeping not far from that last night. Those waves breaking, absolutely huge.
A little bit of off-road.
When I see a track like this, just from the side of the road, I got to take the truck down it. The little boy inside me comes out, and I've just got to put the tyres on the rough stuff. It was only a 5-minute thing, but yay, bit of mud, bit of slops on the tyres. It makes me feel better anyway.
Well, that was Marlin Begg. Very, just, I'm fed up of saying, wow. But all I can say is, wow. The place is bonkers. The wind here, I mean, Wild Atlantic Way is an understatement. I just wish you had waiver vision so you could see how big the waves were. I mean, they are mind-blowing. These waves, I'm going to try and show you, okay? I'm not going to do a very good job, but I'll try, all right? Look at this. There we are. There's those waves. Look, but you can't appreciate how really big they are. They are ginormous. I'd say that those waves coming in, breaking, and they're upwards of 25, 30 feet. They're ginormous. Surfer's paradise. Well, you'll probably surf just once, and that'll be it. So we got another stop now. I got a few miles to drive. It's kind of stop day today. Just go here, go there, nip about. When you're doing the Wild Atlantic Way, there's it's slow going, so don't expect to be doing Ireland in like a week. It's not even possible, you know. You're in and out a lot, so you're coming off the Wild Atlantic Way. You've got a main route, and then you've got little bits that you've got to visit, and then you come back to the track, and then you go back out, and that's how it is. You're going around Ireland and nipping in here, nipping in there, and that's what I'm trying to do, as many as I possibly can. But obviously, you've got to sacrifice some you just can't do, you know? Just the way it is, you know? So I have a question for the local Irish people down the west coast. I asked a question yesterday to a local person and said, does it get any less windy than this? And he said, no, it's always like this. So if that is true, I want anybody who's Irish and following this or seeing this, let me know, how do you put up with it? I'm not sure I could actually live in such a windy place, 40, 50 kilometer winds constantly, you know? Is that true? Let me know in the comments. Wild Atlantic Indian restaurant. Well, you've got to have one. You've got to have one. I love it when you just randomly pop along, you're driving along and then you just randomly come across these little villages. And they're so cute. Old colonial buildings, I imagine, from the British occupation days. As I'm driving westward, I can see the landscape changing literally daily. So it started off with rolling hills, smooth, grassy, yeah, you know, in Northern Ireland. And now that I'm further down the west coast, it's just a bit more rugged, and it's getting even more rugged and also much more exposed, and the weather is much more harsh here. I know that's all weather dependent, I get that, but because it's all exposed, nothing, there's no reprieve at all whatsoever for anything. The people, the buildings, the vehicles, and it's just amazing. The fact that you could test your gear. I like testing my gear. I like testing the truck, you know, just to see how good it is, especially in the windy and the rough. And even though I'm not off-road, doing a little bit, but not off-road, but the roads are really rough anyway. The cambers, the rough tarmac, and it makes for difficult driving because this type of vehicle, you need to set it up for the type of terrain you're on, as in tire pressures and the air suspension. And because the tarmac, I have to set up for higher speed, so I have to have higher pressure in the tires. So it makes it very interesting because it's almost high-speed off-road stuff, which this vehicle really isn't tailored for, you know? It's built for, you know, slow, meandering mountains with low tire pressure if you're off-road. It's interesting, I can tell you that. No trees. So, been driving for a couple of hours, found a nice big beach. Fancy a walk? Yeah? Come on then, let's go see. So the wind is a lot better today. It's only about 50 miles an hour. I reckon I could drive onto the beach. No access, not allowed, forbidden. Do you want to see? Come on then, watch us. Now that's a beach. That's a mega beach. Literally, in the winter, it's a ghost town. There's only a handful of people about. If you like that type of thing, like I do, get your backside down to here. Or any of the beaches along the west coast. And the sun has come out, that's why I've got to go for a walk. I just got to stretch my legs. I'm enjoying this. Are you enjoying it? Let me know if you are. Make a comment. Hit the subscribe button. Do all that lovely stuff. God, what a place. Look at that. Mega flat beach. Should we go down to the sea itself? Come on. Let me show you. I'm trying to keep my hat on. I don't want to lose it. Let's have a little walk around the village. Well, it's not a village as such really, is it? Because the heart has been ripped out of it because it's now for holiday homes. I don't think it was much of a village anyway, to be quite honest with you. A lot of this is, as I can tell anyway, yeah, it was probably a small fishing village at some point, but it's now just for holiday makers. Look at this thing. Look at this hotel. There are some lights on, so there is something going on. Do you think that hotel would be cheaper? I reckon those rooms are a bargain. So you got that option there. You got that option there, or you got that option there. Which you prefer? Right, I'll see you back in the truck momentarily. Quicker for you though. Well, that's a bit disappointing. I was gonna head to a pub and relax, have a beer. Can't do it. It's closed. Closed on Tuesday. So we'll make our way. I found another little place. It's a concrete area and it's right by the sea. I've just found an amazing spot. I parked right up on a dock. It's a pier. And I'm right in the middle of it. I'll show you now, I'll take you out. And the one thing that really surprises me, the van is not a rocking. Which is the first time in about 4 days. You know, so it's really nice. See, this is what I could contend with. Let me just show you something, guys. Right, so no matter where this truck goes, right, those people, they just crawl around it. They're like, they're like the plague. It doesn't matter where I take the truck. There's no way, you got no peace. They knock on the door, they want to talk, and I get it, because I was the same. I do remember when I first wanted a truck, I come across this guy who did a self-build, and he just wasn't friendly. He just couldn't be bothered, and he treated me like I couldn't afford one. I couldn't, but that's not the point, you know? And then all of a sudden I could, and I did, and I have. Whoa. Come on in, I'll take you outside, you nags. Let me show you what we got. It's actually really nice. Come on. I need a parachute for this truck. Let me show you. Oh, yes. I know it's windy, but it's not so windy. The truck is there. Right, and then we got this wall protecting us. So we should sleep all right tonight, guys. I walk it to the end of the pier. It's a really nice spot. I mean, I can't believe that, considering how bad the weather is, that is the truck is really stable, protected by the wall. Let's have a look at this. Let's see what we got. Oh, you bugger. It just had me. Oh, I nearly lost my camera. Ooh. The wave broke over the wall. I mean, you don't want to fall in there, do you? I mean, no way. It's just, oh, that would be a shit day, wouldn't it? Let's have a look here. I nearly fell in. I didn't nearly fall in, but the wave nearly had me. Look, and then you got all this then. A nice slip. It's cool, isn't it? Yeah. Look at this down there. They even put a little slip in. Oh, you bugger. Sort my shoe. I just stepped in the old... I gotta watch where I'm going. It's nice. That's why I'm parked tonight. Ain't moving. I'm gonna show you something. I just noticed this guy now is actually going in the water. Look. I mean, that's a hero. Should we watch him? All right, hold on. So he's pulled up in his van. He's obviously just finished work. I'm sorry about the quality of the... because it's raining, it's bad. He's having a pre-warm-up. Flipping out. That guy's hardcore. He's actually going in that water.
I wouldn't go in there with a life jacket. What a beast. I just feel much less of a man now watching him going down the steps. He's actually covered in the water. There he is. Look. The guy's a hero. He's a legend. He's out there swimming in like minus 200 degrees water. Well, it feels like that. It looks like it anyway. And he just don't care. He's just doing it. He's doing his thing. Oh, that's it for another episode. Well, thanks for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And don't forget, if you did like the content, subscribe, follow, and if you've got the hype option, give it a hype. It helps the algorithm, gets more people seeing it, and I appreciate it. So, be safe, and don't forget to tune in next time. And maybe I'll see you on the road someday. Take care.